It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Into the air right away is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Allen going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that is all the Bills high.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They run for the first time with James Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, let's switch it up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game than they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
I know I can stop them.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Bro, why did he stop?
Douglas picks it, and the Bills are going to get
as soon as I clicked on it, he like hesitated.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
Don't matter.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's Mika, baby.
Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go.
There he goes, left side.
Easy.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 52 yards. And the Steelers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Please tell me I didn't miss that.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one.
You leaving already? He's leaving, bro. He's already out of here. He's had enough.
Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Off the play fake. Allen sliding out. And he
see, why do my players stop running though?
T.J. Watt, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door, he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
You're in a box, bro.
Early struggles continue.
You're in a box.
Here's another one intercepted. Dante Jackson.
If anybody in the chat wants to play me, let me know.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He stopped immediately there. A tackle made by Dorian Williams. 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Oh, I'm going to get a W right now. Watch. I got you.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
Dude.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Flushed out right.
Nope.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
No way he's putting it. Oh, he actually put it in.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I didn't touch that shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete.
So
it's Warren. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Warren.
Perfect.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that's now 4
completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Hold on, I think I know
this. Sack to Von Miller.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football to start the 3rd quarter. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, right? Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Allen now on first down, eluding the pressure right.
Give me that shit. I was waiting for that. Come on, bro.
Intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible.
Come on, Pat.
And it still ends in a turnover.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all
Wilson's
this
gonna
easy
have 40
because
yards
he
just
was
to finish his
wide
game.
open.
If he doesn't
And
quit.
once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
Give me that.
They got his man, complete. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Mike Williams, 30 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
You don't know what you're doing,
huh?
huh?
Has to be shaken a little bit, and you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Josh Allen rushing is the only thing good that's happening for
Play
him.
action. Allen. Buying time to his left.
Yeah.
And he'll be hit as he releases it.
1 for 11. Josh
Josh
Allen is 1 for 11. Oh my God.
So
holy shit. You completed 1 pass? Make that 2.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
2 for 12. Holy shit.
Before he's inside the 30. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Allen to throw once more. Flush to his right.
Nope.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now Allen. Forced out to his left.
Give me that shit,
intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
How's that not a catch?
It's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Oh, please be man.
Wilson. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2.
14, 14.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Of course.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Over the middle, complete.
Let's go first.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
We're just throwing dots out here, aren't we?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 47 yards. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
It's a dagger.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't
2 for 16, bro. Everybody look at that.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, you got 3 down.
This shit is atrocious.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook.
No.
And he has a big gain inside.
We're keeping you at 0, buddy. We're keeping you at 0.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Give me that.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
Crazy.
Tried to get away, but could not.
Damn, I haven't seen TJ lit up.
It's
crazy in a while.
3rd and long.
Give me that. And this game's dog water.
Can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. One final try here for Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack, And a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them on both sides of the football. A turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Good throw, Russ.
The formation, he hits Austin. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. 23 yards the pickup there. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast when they throw the...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it is 28-0. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
That would have been a nice catch. 4 for 21, bro.
As you move on to the next one.
Holy
and that's another play that's
shit.
painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6.
We gotta keep him to 0, bro. It's the goal.
3rd and 4. To the air, Allen. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. A short throw.
Yeah, I should have just stayed on him.
And he'll be taken
I didn't think he was going to throw that shit.
First down yardage.
Come on, TJ. Get him one more time. Get him one more time. Get him one more time.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly.
That was a catch. Oh, that's not a catch.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Yeah,
why is it 3rd and 19?
When he got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level.
Why is it 3rd and 19?
Being aware of where the line of scrimmage is
What
crucial.
the fuck?
And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clear.
400 yards. Let's go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
400 yards.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
5 touchdowns.
On first down, Wilson.
5 touchdowns. Let's go.
6. It's caught for a touchdown.
5 touchdowns, 400 yards.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember.
And kept the opponent to 0, bro. Come on.
The lunch pail and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
Come here.
now is not going to erase what's happened
Come
during
here.
the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
Give me that.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter
Let's
Jr.
fucking go,
And
bro.
the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.
Look at
and that
those
helped out their
stats,
defense. Didn't have to
bruh.
be out there the entire time. So when you
Look at
do
those
that and you're out there
stats.
fresh playing,
451 passing yards, 5
and it showed
touchdowns,
up in this
73%
one.
They had a ton
completions,
of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
35 points. He put up 0. If anybody wants to play me, bro, let me know.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Turn the volume down a little bit, because I feel like you guys can barely hear me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Niners, dog.
Already here, they're audible to something else. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
There's no way, dude. This dude's gonna run it all over me.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Now Purdy.
Nope. Come on, bro.
That's some good closing speed defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Spinning away. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing here, Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the
No, where's my animation, bro?
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
Come on, man.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
Shit's boring.
Right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Buying time.
Get his ass.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Nope.
The end zone, but it's incomplete.
You fucking suck, dog.
To this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Come here.
And the hole closes quickly.
Meet me in the middle, bro. Come on.
About the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Get bopped every time.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the
This
football
dude
here
got
to
too
begin
much
the second
pride.
quarter. And first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Look at that. Come on, bro.
This doesn't end well at all.
Fuck you thought this was.
Far behind the line to gain. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game,
I dare you to blitz me.
comes up with a goal line stand.
I dare you, Austin, blitz me.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
Oh, it's almost gone.
Get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
First.
That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches it.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard. 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. Got his man, it's caught. For a Steelers touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
From 13 yards out. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, they